Divine Feminine, you are attracting a happy change into your life. One that your ancestors, your spiritual team would be extremely proud of you for. I don't know what type of changes you've been making, what type of habits that you've been working on, what type of addictions, what type of patterns. Either way, the universe feels like you deserve this. Yeah. The hard work came in from you being willing to change your perspective. When you changed the moment that you changed your perspective, you changed your reality, and you are utilizing your most powerful gift, which is attraction. This gift is a blessing to you. It's a rite of passage, and you are utilizing it in a honorable, virtuous way. And the possibilities are amazing. So let's see, what exactly are you attracting? What's gaining momentum? What exactly, what exactly are you attracting? What momentum is it gaining? Okay. And what do you need to embrace to allow this to work for you, serve you, receive this once it comes in? So let's see. I think I said our first question is going to be like, what exactly are you attracting with your Empress energy? What are you attracting? Oh, my mamas, what are you attracting? What's your Empress energy attracting? So we have beggar. Ooh. Confronts empowerment at the level of physical survival, awakens the spiritual authority of humility, compassion, and self-esteem. Okay. Let's get some more cards. So you are currently attracting some type of hero into your life. Okay, we're going to put this like that. So you're attracting some type of hero into your life. You want a rescuer, you want a savior. Someone to rescue you and save you. That's what you're attracting. You're gaining momentum. You're using, like, how you treat yourself is attracting in this energy. I'm going to come back to the beggar. Because I'm seeing this can go good or this can go really bad, Divine Feminine. Okay. So Empress energy, this could go bad or this could go both ways. Okay. What do you need to embrace to allow this energy to serve for you? Advocate. Your role has to change. You need to embrace the way you utilize your power and your gift. So if you are used to being someone that goes, handle everything, you don't like to ask a person, because we have scribe here. Oh my God. I feel like this is all connected. When you'll see this card a lot this week. I won't tell you how, but you will. Okay. For those of you that are coming from other channels. Okay, so listen. Spirit gave me the words. So the universe is preparing you for what you desire. And your gift is attraction. You attract what you are, and it comes to you now. Okay. And so in order for you to receive, you have to be prepared. You have to be prepared to receive in order for you to be able to continue co-creating with this energy. Because if you struggle with receiving love and you start to feel as if someone else wants to have control and be the manifester and be the manifester, pretty much you attract what it is that you want. When that energy is in alignment with you, it's going to attempt to dock. It's going to attempt to sync with you, right? The alignment is saying that you guys fit like a glove. But if there are things inside of you that resist, when you're trying to do that, you may clench up and then that person can't get in any further. And so you need to be able to receive without clenching up and then creating resistance that prevents this person from being who they are, and this person not having to feel like you guys are not equally yoked, because this is the type of connection where the moment that you stop remembering what you are and who you are, you'll kind of get out of your own energy and you're no longer a vibrational match for whatever it is that you're asking. It's very simple. It sounds complicated, but it's very simple. So whoever you're in alignment with right now, you're attracting how you feel empowered. You used to be a beggar, right? You used to be somebody that was dependent on others to the exclusion of effort, where it was like you would let the other person do all the work and you would just go along for the ride. They be the dictator. They have full control. You ask them for what you need and then they provide it for you, or they have the possibility to rip the rug from underneath you. You empowered yourself. Good for you, mamas. You empowered yourself and elevated your life to a point of physical stability where you don't need someone, but you would like someone, right? Or you don't need someone to take care of you, but it is nice to have a companion or someone to be in a relationship with. Now, there's a level of spiritual authority that you now possess, because you can make someone else become a karmic, which means they can become very attached to you, right? And it's like, I think we can work, we feel like a glove, but why are you running from me? Why are you resisting? And then this person can become karmic if they stay there trying to figure out why you're misbehaving or why you don't want what you say you wanted. They can end up, you can make them spiral into a karmic cycle of them trying to love you to death, them trying to get you to want this for yourself too, and then you turn into a runner, right? It doesn't benefit you. The universe saying it doesn't benefit us to put y'all two together if you're not prepared for what it is that you want to receive. So every single time, if you feel like you want to run away, or you clench up, or you're feeling like you're relinquishing control and you don't know if you're getting the right thing, then what happens? This person's like, they're going to be faced with the same option every single time. It's, are we meant to be together? Or am I forcing this person to be with me that they don't want this life? And so the universe is saying, you got to wake up and understand that you have spiritual authority. Use it. Attraction is your spiritual authority. Use it. It allows you to move in the spirit. Is humility, it is compassion, and it is self-esteem. It is not a weaker or lesser role. But if you struggle with power dynamics and being single for so long, you can start to feel your self-esteem that you once had at a high can start to feel like, look at me, I'm nothing more than a beggar, I'm nothing more than someone that needs someone. And then that will be you counting you out of your own blessing, right? That'll be you talking yourself out of you being your worst enemy. Anxiety, imposter syndrome. So here with Adonis, it says inspire creative energy to embrace the good things in life, creates the beauty in yourself. So the momentum is saying that you are attractive as fuck. The more you date yourself, the more you're eating good, you're feeling good, you're loving life, you're not even minding anyone else's business. You're just living in a life of luxury in your own world. You're free like a bird. It is attracting in a lot of options. Okay? Take your time with this. There is no rush. Okay? If someone is to experience you, and so a good way not to rush anything, it would be while the energy is gaining momentum and stuff like that, you're not responding right away. You don't feel the desire to be in a hurry to constantly make that person know that you're interested or respond right away, or you're not in a hurry. This helps you weed out a lot of bad weeds, bad apples that are just there to loathe you and not love you properly. Now, for the most important part, which talks about you allowing yourself to receive what it is you say that you want. Advocate. Inspires you to put compassion into action. Now, if you have spiritual authority and someone here that you attract is they already got their own motion. They're already doing their own thing. They're already writing their own life. They're already doing what they're loving, which means they don't need you to tell them what to do. They don't need a mother. They don't have mother wounds, right? But with Adonis energy, you will be able to see, you should be able to see that there's ways in which you could inspire this person, right? By being not a beacon of hope, because this person is not hopeless, right? They got their own hope. They don't need you for that. They have a relationship with a higher power. They don't need you for that. But to advocate for them in a way is in the virtue, it's in the subtle realm, it's in the spiritual realm. And so this person, for example, may have so many ideas and different things like that. They don't need you to take action because this person takes action. They don't need you to tell them what to do or manipulate them or abuse them. This person got all of that shit covered. So you may say, well, what the hell they need from me? What good am I serving? Well, with inspires you to put compassion into action, how you show up for yourself is how you advocate for them. This is someone that loves to see someone show up for themselves. They love to see someone show up for other people, to have something of their own that makes them so happy to do that thing every day, to do that job every day, to show up for that purpose every day. That person is like, I love that about you. I love to see someone that puts their inspirations into compassionate action. Period. And as long as you keep doing that, this person gonna always be there. They always gonna show up for you. Now, when it comes to asking someone for something, okay, because this is not someone where you have to teach them how to love you. This is not a struggle love. This is not that type of connection. You're attracting someone that's not in survival mode. But you are in a constant state of survival mode, which means that you are handling a lot of responsibilities by yourself and you have needs. But y'all may not be there right away. This connection feels like it starts off very desire based, and so the aspects of your life like your needs and your survival and things like that, your masculine energy is exerted with bills, due dates, responsibilities, parenting, And so you have a need. You struggle with vocalizing it, but you use it as a form of empowerment. So your feminine energy right now is being utilized to attract the things towards you, to help you experience more abundance. So you're going to have to view things differently, I'm guessing. You got to see things upside down in order to get past a person coming into your life and y'all being in a relationship and them not paying for your bills and your responsibilities. Doesn't mean that they're a good person. Doesn't mean that they're a bad person. It doesn't mean that they're slowing you down. What it means is everything remains the same. Y'all aren't there yet. You just attracted it, you know? Everything has to remain the same. If this person is like, okay, give me an idea, tell me what I should do with that, they don't need you for that. So don't overstep. Don't overstep. Maybe the sex is enough. Maybe what you cook is enough. Maybe how you guys date each other is enough. There's something about something is enough. Don't overcomplicate it or something like that. Deadline. Focuses on what can be done now and not what has been delayed. Break the cycle of procrastination with small steps. Thinks they're trapped in a procrastination cycle with no end in sight. You escape a lot. You escape reality a lot, which puts you behind deadlines and stuff like that, and then you get overwhelmed. So don't worry. Whatever pause and momentum that's happening right now, that's why it's sideways. It's saying that you're getting there, but you're not quite ready. Because Spirit doesn't want you to initiate the next relationship or connection with imposter syndrome. This person gonna see right through it, and then they'll start trying to fix you. This person, the universe doesn't want you to try to fix this person, and they don't want you. You don't want to. This connection could quickly become karmic. Yeah, lifesaver. Yeah, especially if it's like, oh, you saved my life. That's trauma bonding. So be aware of trauma bonding out of loneliness. Because it's like, oh, I'm only getting older. I'm not going to be on earth any longer. Let me just go ahead and find someone that can be with me now. You will get exactly what you're looking for, a Casanova. And then it'll make you feel so off balance because this person avoids being emotionally vulnerable, easily distracted with new connections and unable to stay loyal, enjoys the thrill of multiple lovers and never settles down. You are not, I don't, based off this energy, you have to be someone that advocates and supports the idea of a man having multiple women. I feel like this is someone that wants multiple women. So unless you advocate for that type of lifestyle, don't sign up for something that you know you're not comfortable existing in. Destiny. This could also mean that you enjoy this narrative, right? It's given Barbie. So you know how like narrating like a Barbie story. Most stories, like even with the movie Barbie, there's always this situation of, I think you have Ken and Alan, so there's like this two people with one person Barbie. And then in the real world, in the 3D, you had Ken that had multiple women, and Barbie was like the one in a million, or the dime a dozen. I can make more of you. And so it just depends on what world we're living in. If you're living in a feminist world or a patriarchal world, the only place for someone like you is to just be someone's biggest cheerleader. If we're living in Barbie's world, in the spiritual world, yes. Think about it. In the movie Barbie was emotionally unavailable. Barbie had friends. Barbie had a life. Barbie was someone that was too busy to notice Ken or Alan. The truth of the matter is, as long as you're as long as you're attracting this beggar energy where someone wants your attention, you're going to be unsatisfied with every connection you ever meet, because you're longing for something and you're placing yourself on a high value market. But the one that you would want would be a Casanova, and in your mind you would be riding off in the sunset with this person. But remember, Ken only put Barbie on that pedestal because she was emotionally unavailable, because she was too busy to notice. That's just the God honest truth. So, oath. Unity in diversity, embracing differences to create a harmonious and balanced partnership, divinely guided towards union. So with this connection, I do feel like you're destined to meet this person. They are a Casanova. A lot of people want this person. A lot of people desire. They use all their feminine energy to ride off into the sunset and imagine a life with this one person. And you're like, oh, hell no, I'm not begging for this person's attention. Maybe that's what they want me to do. You have to see it as a point of empowerment. You have spiritual authority. Do any of these other options have spiritual authority? And if you have spiritual authority, then it doesn't matter who this person is with. If you know that person is made for you, and you don't have to worry. When the time is right, they'll come in. So right now, this person could be like sowing their royal oats, trying every flavor, and after they have tried everything, experienced everything, taste every flavor, it's like they get to the point where they're like, you know what? I want more. And that's the beggar energy. You've attracted the beggar. I want more. I want more out of life. I don't want to just survive. I want someone that has self-esteem and has values and integrity, that won't allow me to treat them this way, that won't allow me to handle them any kind of way, with some dignity about themselves. And then here you are, you show up for your dreams, and this person is captivated. It's like, look at someone like you. Look how you love on whatever it is that you're doing. The person that's made for you is someone that respects another person, that loves what they got going on in their life more than them, because they get all that. They're so bored of the constant attention and people throwing themselves at them. They're bored of it. So if you can love something that you have created or you're passionate about more, if it's a purpose, a cause that you advocated, and you won't even let your love life interfere with that, oh man, they love the fuck out of you. You're worth preserving. You are rare. They don't make them like you anymore. And that's how this person's about to see clearly 2020 vision. This is why from 2020 to now, this is what I was being prepared for. This person is saying I was being prepared for someone like you. I felt that all of my relationships for someone like you. I couldn't save people from themselves no more just like you. I had to be single just like you. But remember, every Casanova has the potential to fall back to bad patterns and habits out of loneliness. But just because they're lonely and they want your attention, if it sounds like you gotta go to the moon to retrieve it to make this person happy, focus on yourself. Mind your business. I guarantee you, just the same way as every hedonist has the ability to overconsume and overindulge and lose everything because they don't have proper disciplines. But because you know that at any given moment, the next $2 hoe could be on your Casanova's ass, you gonna bite a little bit less. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna eat a little bit less because you actually like what you have. Our backgrounds may be worlds apart, but our hearts remain aligned, breaking the walls that try to keep us apart. Even when the world sees walls, we find a way to stay united, choosing love over division. I'm telling you. This how you go up the hill. This how you go up the hill. Y'all attract a lot of people that need y'all, and you get bored. So y'all desire people that don't need you, that are cold towards you. Ooh. It's one of them type of things. My battery about to die, but that's what I have for you. Okay, mamas, I love you guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Just want to stop by and show y'all some love. Be sure to like this for me. Comment down below. Let's talk about it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.